When success becomes detached from values, it stops being progress and starts becoming decay. Lately, I've been thinking about something. Not to complain, not to point fingers, but to acknowledge a pattern I think most of us are noticing quietly. It feels like in today's society, standards, values, morals, ethics aren't emphasized the way they once were when it comes to simply being a decent human being. Not because people are evil, not because everyone is bad, but because somewhere along the way, the focus shifted. We live in a world that rewards self-focus. And to be clear, there is nothing wrong with taking care of yourself. You should work on yourself. You should build your life. But there's a difference between self-growth and self-absorption. What I'm noticing is a slow move toward a mindset where people only look out for themselves, sometimes at the expense of their values, integrity, and even other people, for money, fame, status, or even material things. And that shift raises a quiet but important question, one we don't ask often enough. Is this hustle or is this greed? Because hustle to me has always meant grinding with integrity, doing the work, showing discipline, keeping your standards intact while you build something meaningful. Greed looks different. Greed says, how can I get what I want with the least effort possible, even if that means betraying people close to me or disrupting society? That's not hustle, that's erosion. When success becomes detached from values, it stops being progress and starts becoming decay. And the scary part, it doesn't happen loudly. It happens slowly, quietly, one compromise at a time. Which brings me to history, because we've seen this story before. One of my favorite periods to study is the Roman Empire. Not because it was perfect, but because of what it built. Its infrastructure, its system of governance, its early checks and balances. Rome was a superpower for over 1,000 years. But what's most interesting isn't how Rome rise, it's how it fell. Not in one dramatic moment, not from one single enemy, but from gradual decay. Governments grew too large, people stopped caring for one another, and eventually, people stopped caring even for themselves. When I look around today, it's hard to not see parallels. America has existed for about 250 years and has been a global superpower for less than a century. Yet, many of the same challenges Rome faced are already showing up, just faster.